Okay. So the first thing that I do when I come into the system early morning is I go to a 1 hour chart. Okay. On the 1 hour chart, I will look for certain levels, right? Now, where will I get these levels from? The first thing that I'll get the levels from is from the yellow zone. Okay. I'll take a yellow zone. Let's say yesterday, this was yesterday's, right? And this is what happened in the morning. Yesterday night, this happened. We were not here. Okay. Now, for me, the market at 6:30, if I'm getting up at 6:30, this is what I'm seeing, 6:30, right? Now, 6:30, this is also in a yellow zone, right? This candle itself was in a yellow zone, correct? Now, so what happens? My view will shift to the yellow zone here. Okay, this is the yellow zone. So if I have to get into a trade anytime, the trade has to be outside this box, outside this particular box. Okay. So second thing is we are going to see is how the price is going to behave, right? Price behavior. How do we come to price behavior? How do we come to price behavior? So if you see here, there is a area of rejection here. Do you see an area of rejection here? How do you
Yes.
identify these area of rejections? Now, there are two different lines here. This was from where the price got rejected, and this was the previous low, right? Price rejection low. So all I will do is I will make a box here. So this is a rejection area. So price goes into this, it will come back. So when the price is in a zone, say like here, the price is in a zone, okay? This yellow color we are seeing a zone. So what happens basically in this area is price can go up and down here for many number of times, any number of times as long as it's in the zone. Okay. So let's see what happened here. Now we got the higher zone here. Now apart from the higher zone, yesterday, where was the place from where there was a upper rejection? Now how we found this area? This tail. This wick was higher than this wick, right? The highest two wicks. I'm connecting that because that is the area from where the price was rejected. Now here there is a similar pattern where there is a price acceptance. Do you see this area? Did you notice this area?
Sir, can you make your screen bit smaller because it's smaller so that whole graph should be visible?
No, I'm showing you this area. I'm sure. Sir, your
Okay,
focus has to be on this part.
okay.
Right now, I will come back to that. I will zoom out. I'm trying to show you so that you will appreciate this difference. This is where the price acceptance was there. People said, okay, this is a fair price. So I am marking that fair price here. Now I will zoom out. Now, if you see, we have two levels. One is price rejection. The other one is price acceptance. Is the price within this zone the whole day today? Right, story over.
Yes.
Now from here, what we are doing, we are taking off this zone now. Now we know like this is an area where the price could get support and go back up. And this is the price from where the price could come back. Two areas we have identified. Now there is one area which looks like from where the price has reacted multiple number of times here. Correct? Price has reacted multiple number of times here. Now we have three areas. Now, if I have to go for a short trade, the price has to come down this zone, preferably even this zone, where we might see a bigger fall till here. Do you see another price acceptance zone here? So I can keep marking like this. Now there is a beautiful support level here. Now, how are we getting these support levels? It's very simple. It is from your yellow box, right? If I put up the yellow box here, like this is the lowest point and this is the highest point, right? So this wick we can ignore and bring it up till here. So if it breaks this level, then the price can go down further. So we are trying to see where we can have our targets. Okay. Now we have finished done with our levels here. Now we have our certain levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels we have. Upper side we don't have because this is the highest. This is the all-time high. Correct? Is there anything higher than this? Let's see a day chart. No. On the day chart, we don't see anything higher than this. So we are at the highest level now, all-time high. So upper side, there is no limit. Upper side, there is no limit. So what we will do here is we will go back to say like a smaller time frame. Let's say we look at it from a 15-minute time frame. Okay. Do you see the pattern, the where it has recognized these areas and stayed there? Correct? Now, when you come down to a 15-minute time frame, or you were looking at a 10-minute, right? You have got some interest towards 10 minutes. That's fine. If it is a 10-minute time frame,
No, 15.
Kumarji, what do you want?
Above
Rajan,
15 is okay, sir.
15 is okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's have a consensus on that. So we have a 15-minute time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have marked the zones, right? On 1 hour time frames, we have marked the zones. Now, on a 15-minute time frame, what we are trying to do here on a 15-minute time frame is we are trying to see if we can trade within these gaps. The range, the upper range and the lower range. Is there anywhere where we can trade here in this zone and make a small profit for the day? Right? So if you look from the morning, this was one range candle on a 15-minute time frame. Okay. This came down and it went back up. Right? So beyond, sorry, this was the candle. Sorry, let me enlarge this for you so that we don't have this confusion. So you see this single yellow range. This single yellow range, right? Now, tell me, you are working on targets or are you working on trailing stop loss? Whatever you are doing, right? Now, this single candle alone, this single candle gave you the blue dot. Yellow, yellow, followed by the blue dot. So that means your entry will have to be only after this. Only after this candle. So this candle cannot be your entry. The next candle, it reversed back. The next candle reversed back. So that is where you can look at the high of this candle as your entry. Where is our... this is the high of this candle as your entry. And you know where the target is. Why? The target is coming from this rejection. There was a price rejection here. Remember, we had fixed this on 1 hour time frame. On a 1 hour time frame, this was our rejection point. So if you look at it from the 1 hour time frame, this is your trade. So let's go back to our 15-minute time frame. And from 15-minute time frame, this is your range. Starting from here to whatever you can hold. This is $5.50. So your target is $2. You can exit at $2. Now you will find another blue dot here. When you get the blue dot, this candle should close above this zone. That is when you can go further up. Understand this? I would
Sorry, tell me again.
I would prefer this candle to close I would prefer that candle to close above this zone. Above this zone, the candle should close with a blue dot. That means this zone breakout will be true. Otherwise, it will be a false breakout. Okay. So I've got my target. And from my target, if you have not got any trade on this, you don't trade. Which was the next candle? This was your yellow candle. right? This was your yellow candle. That is your next zone that you got formed, right? Let me go and extend this to the right. Okay. Now you have the next candle. The next candle is a blue background, but the low of this did not get broken. So you've not entered a trade here. So where is the next yellow zone that was formed? It was formed from this level, from here upwards of this. Correct? Now, if this was this high broken anywhere here, it was broken in a blue background, but without any blue
Yes,
dot.
yes.
There was no blue dot here, right? So this is a trade which you would not take today. And then you are followed by another zone. You're followed by another zone here. In fact, your $5.50 came here. You're done for the day. You're not trading anymore. Like in case you're awake at that time and you're trading. Right? Now this is your next trade. This entire stretch was broken with a blue dot on this candle. Now this candle by itself is $6. $6 candles never sustain. $6 will never sustain. You have to remember this. They will never sustain. So there is no point in taking this trade. Now we are looking at this area. Now this is a huge range starting all the way from here to here. So the put side range, we are looking at only if these two areas break. Otherwise, we are not even looking at a put side trade. This is from the 15-minute time frame. Let me again give you this indication because we are working at this from a 15-minute time frame. So if you want to trade even on small range days, like for example, if we take a day chart, though today is not a small range, this candle is not a small range because it has already done a move of $22 today. $22. And on the day frame, the candle is showing a bias where it shows that neither the buyers nor the sellers have decided what to do with this. You remember this happened on 17th of Feb, and then we had a big move. And today we have not yet closed, right? We have not yet closed. We are still around the time when the New York Stock Exchange opens. So we are not making any decision or anything. So if we look at the same system, from a 5-minute time frame, right? From a 5-minute time frame, you are looking at these zone breakouts. One is a breakout that happened from here. Yeah, this candle. This candle gave you the blue dot, and after the blue dot is your entry, right? So what we are seeing is the lower the time frame you go, the more trades that you get. It's not the profitability or anything. It is the trades that you get. This is $2.6. If you're trading on a target, you got your $2. Now this trade is over. Now let us look at the next trade that happened here. So the next trade that happened here, this was the low and this was the high of the candle. It matches the previous breakout that we had marked here. And that happens with a good strong candle, even if there's no blue dot. Have a trade here. Even if you wait for the blue dot and enter, this is your trade here. This is about 2.5. Okay, this is about $3. So your $2 target is met here. Okay. Then we are looking at another trade which is started from here. Let us look at the high of this zone and the low of this zone. The low of this zone was followed by a big blue candle like this. Remember, I had said on the top side, this kind of a big blue candle, they will not sustain. Green candle. So I would not suggest you to take any trades here. Now we are getting into the next range. See, I'm just marking this as it has happened. There's nothing that I'm cooking up here, right? Now, this is the range. Where did the range breakout happen with a blue candle? It happened here, right? Now, on this, what was the target that you achieved? It's about $3. Your target is $2. You're done with this trade. So like this, if you see on a 5-minute chart, you will get more and more trades. See this blue color, this yellow color here, right? So what you're trying to do, you have to first decide what is your psychology. Do you want more trades or do you want less trades? You want more trades, go for a lower time frame. You want lesser trades, go for a higher time frame. And all the trades that we have seen now, probably even if you make a human error, out of 10 trades, 2 will not be in your favor. Or at the most, 3 will not be in your favor. Most of the time, the price will be within your favor itself. Right? So if you see this particular range itself, if you're looking at this particular range itself, you will see the price is between this area. Right? When this broke out, when we got a blue background here, it was within the range. And the breakout happened in the yellow range.
Sir, one hot news, sir.
Yes, sir.
Russian President Putin has declared that resolving the situation in Ukraine is a priority for Russia, according to a report by TASS news agency.
Very good.
It's a good sign.
Yeah. But then again, the focus is shifted to Egypt, no?
No, that is Israel.
Now, the Ukraine war, the effect of Ukraine war didn't last for long.
Yeah, that is major, actually.
Now, Egypt can bring all the Middle East countries together to fight against
Israel.
So that is because, and one more thing, what has happened is Trump has started bombing Syria. They have been massively pounding Syria with missiles. So there is, see, whether there is, for us, it's very simple. The technical chart will discount the news, it will discount the statistics, it discounts the politics, everything, and it will show you what is happening. Because price, Bhau Bhagwan che, price is God. So we are following that. But always keep your mind open for certain news like this which comes, so that it can help you in holding the trade for a longer time or exiting the trade at an earlier time. So if you look at the same system that we have done, if you go down to say like a 3-minute time frame, on a 3-minute time frame, you will get more trades, right? You see this yellow zone.
After the news, it is falling.
Sir?
After the news, it is falling.
See, the news you got now, but this news is old actually.
Correct.
So what we are trying to see here, time frame does not matter. Time frame is based on your psychology. If you think 1 minute is too fast, I feel 1 minute is very slow. You might think it is too fast. So if you are getting into positional trades, then you work from a 1 hour time frame itself. You work from a 1 hour time frame, your trades can last for a few days. Number of trades you take is less, but the profits will be bigger. Right? So time frame is your choice. System remains the same for all time frames. System remains the same for all time frames. Why I am showing it on a 1 minute time frame when we meet every day is because I can show you more number of trades. To show you more number of trades. And second thing is, even if you're looking for a stop loss, the stop loss will be very small. That's all. The whole reason for doing it on 1 minute is very simple. So if you are looking at it from a one hour time frame, you will have to wait for these zones to break. You have to wait for these zones to break. Right now, the latest rejection point is here. This is the latest rejection point. price rejection, which I think is at 29.47. Yeah, 29.47 is where you will, yeah, 29.46.7. That is where the price rejection is at the moment. Is the call out gone? Price call out. This is the price call out. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that 29.47.080 is the highest point right now. And what is the rejection point at the bottom level? If you're looking at the acceptance,
No.
this is your acceptance level. Price acceptance is here. So the price touched this area and moved up. The previous one which we had seen has come from here. This is the price acceptance here. It touched this area and it jumped up. Okay. You see this candle formation here. This is called as rally, base, and a drop. Rally, base, and a drop. This is formed very beautifully on a 1-hour chart. So this area of rejection is going to be strong. So if we look at this, a similar pattern you will find in this area here. Let me mark that for you and show it to you on a smaller time. If we take this down to a smaller time frame, say like 15 minutes time frame. Okay. There is no rally base rally there. Yeah, this is a reversal pattern. You see these two candles, which are engulfing candles, and this is a piercing candle, engulfing, piercing. We had two piercing candles and one engulfing candle pattern happening in one zone. So this is a beautiful reversal pattern, right? So this you will learn as you trade, as you get better at your work, you will start to understand all these patterns. It's good to know that because it gives you more confidence when you get into the trades, right? So this is done here.
Sir, one question, sir. Can you tell that fair value gap, what you told, no? How you
Fair
are,
value gap,
because
I didn't speak at all.
no, not fair value gap. You told that where the week is coming. How you are recognizing that week? Because there are several weeks are there at different points, but you are selecting only one.
Yeah,
How?
why I selected this was because since morning I have been in front of the system.
Okay.
I've seen the price coming down here.
Mm-hmm.
The price was coming down. I had a marking here as well. Okay. This area,
Okay.
this zone got broken. This zone got broken here. So once
Yes.
this is broken, this becomes invalid for me.
Okay.
So I see where is the next one. Because whether I should hold the trade or should I exit the trade.
Hmm.
So when I know this zone and the price is reacting from here, you will rather exit, no, instead of sitting in the trade.
Okay.
Then again, when it started coming down, I look for those gaps here. One is here, one is here. So if this gap, if it is touched and gone back up, that means this area is strong.
Yes.
This is where the buyers are sitting. So they're accepting this price as a fair price.
Hmm.
Now, this is a place where they are thinking that is oversold again. Where? There is a rejection.
Yeah.
There is a rejection here. The price has been rejected from here.
Yes.
Correct? So next time the price comes here, I will be cautious about my stop loss.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right? So we have, what do you say? We have very good options. We can trade. See, you need to spend time on the charts to understand this. Okay?
That is true.
Yeah. So these are all areas which you can look for, rejection areas, price acceptance areas. But then these areas were formed later, but we have a strong zone from where the price reacted once, so we stick to that level. This is where the price touched down. Can you see that? It just goes into that zone, picks up all the pending orders and runs off. Do you see that? Can you see it on your screen?
Yeah.
The price came till here and jumped up. So if you don't want to get into any of this, just delete everything. Mark the zone out. Mark the zone out. Zone breakout with a blue candle on a 1 hour chart. You haven't got an exit till now. Did you get an exit till now? No. And after you've taken the trade, what was the maximum drawdown on this trade? The maximum drawdown, that is your notional loss, is $3.665. So if you are on a 1 hour time frame, $24 on the higher side, notional profit and a notional drawdown. See, one beautiful thing with this kind of a zonal marking is, from the yellow zone, is your price coming back to or the lower side of the zone is very, very rare. Is very, very rare. So if you take only this candle as your breakout candle, this was a single candle zone. This candle zone breakout happened with a blue dot. The high of this breaks, you have entered. It's not even come close to your zone level. If you check it in for many of, see, there's another zone here. Did it come towards a notional stop loss? This candle? No, it didn't come. Now these three candles here, 1, 2, 3, right? The price has never gone above convincingly nor come down. So you are not going to get into a trade here at all. And let's look at the next zone. See, this is the beauty of this system. You getting into a stop loss kind of a trade is like, I don't know, it's not possible. You will face a stop loss somewhere, but that's not going to be like, for example, this kind of a candle. But you are going to trade only at the close of the candle, not at the breakout. You are trading only at the close of the candle. If you see here, I have marked the high of this candle after the close. I have not taken the trade at the breakout. I've taken the trade only after the closing. Right? If you see this particular zone, this is the highest of it. This is the lowest of it. This breaks down. The low of this is going to be your trade entry. Low of this breaks, you took the trade, right? How much negative it went inside? This was about $10 which went inside, for which you've got a $40 trade on the opposite side. So why I would encourage, why I'm showing it on a 1 minute time frame and all that is your target is $2. Your stop loss is $1 or $1.50. Right? Your drawdown will be less. If you are able to digest a bigger drawdown, 1 hour time frame is absolutely beautiful. 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame. They're going to be amazing. Today is not a trending day. Today is not the kind of a trending day like the previous, any of those days, like this is a trending day. So on these days, you are just going to print money like.